Hey, we're on. We are on. Welcome back to the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. I am Clutch. Back for another ride. So today is May 11th. Yes, 11th. 1-1. So it is May 11th. Today, we're going to do some more poker run scouting. Today we're going to run the full route. We're not going to Edgemont today. We're not going to do the bone stop, but we're going to do the full route. Run through the park there. Run down through Pringle. Come back out. Like I said, we're going to take most of the back roads, at least the intended route that I was going to ride for it. The weather looks like it's going to be nice today, so that's good. It's actually going to be well, yesterday was one of our first nice days we've had for, well, a while. I think the last day we didn't deal with any rain was, oh gosh, I think it's been, I want to say it was the last, gosh, it was the last weekend of April. And it was just that Saturday because it rained most of the day that Sunday. And that Saturday I did the tires on this thing. So yeah, we haven't done much riding since then. So, well, we haven't done any riding since then. Rode to work yesterday. But that's spring in South Dakota for you. That's just kind of how it is. Even today, we're 3 days earlier up there in the higher elevation of the hills. There were some spots that got 6+ inches of snow. Payne County Sheriff had to go rescue someone out on one of the trails out there. It was snowing so hard, so it's, like I said, it's the way it is around here. It's April, you know, April and May. It's early spring. That's kind of how it is. But that's why days like today that are really nice, that you take full, absolute advantage of the situation. And you go for a ride, and that's what we're gonna do today. But before we go, I gotta go put some fuel in. Gotta run to the bank, get some cash out, because the hitch rail is cash only. And I'm gonna plug my run one more time here, because you're seeing this probably the Thursday before it. So in 2 days, if you happen to be in Rapid City, South Dakota this Saturday, starting at 9 in the morning, we're going to have our poker run. We're going to be leaving out at Black Hills Harley Davidson. We're going to be finishing at Black Hills Harley Davidson. Stop by, say hello. It's going to be $20 for 3 heads, $10 for 1. You don't even have to take the run if you want. You can come in there, you can drop your 20 bucks, you can drop all your cards right away, leave the car, good to go. But here's the one caveat. If you want to win prizes, you're going to have to come back at 5 o'clock on Saturday evening so you can claim it. Because if you ain't there to claim your prize, we're going to go to the next person in line. Now, if you're good with that, and then, you know, cool, don't worry about it. I will say this, though. If there's a situation where someone were to win the prize and say, you know what, I want to give it back, which I'm recommending that if you win the prize, do not do that, because, you know, you win the top prize, that's $100. Take it and run. But if you do, then it's going to be basically, that's the winner's prerogative. We're going to go from there. I don't even know why I mentioned that. Maybe I'm trying to solicit more donations, but definitely looking forward to this one. Hopefully the weather cooperates. If the weather does not cooperate, we're still going to be having the run. It just may be a deal where, you know what, we do everything at Black Hills Harley. Or I mean, we'll probably even still send people out the cards, but we may not be riding our motorcycles down. We may drive in our cars to deal cards. It's just kind of the way it is. Because here's the thing, there's not a rain date. It's just not an option. It's not. There's way too many things going on. Part of the reason why we do this run on the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend is because, well, that's a weekend that was available, and we jumped all over it. And frankly, we're gonna defend that weekend. Because a lot of people leave that weekend because the weather's kind of can still be sketchy on those weekends, which that's part of the risk we're willing to take. Is, yeah, we're going to deal with sketchy weather, but I'd rather have the chance of sketchy weather, because there's also that 50-50 chance that the weather will be great and we can get the run in like we did last year. So that's what we're going to go with. So yeah, please come check it out. I encourage you, come check it out. I really don't know where I'm going to be working yet. For now, I'm going to be in and around Black Hills Harley all day. But if we have someone, if we, like one of our dealers can't make it or has to drop out, I'm probably going to take over their station. So you might see me, you might not. Although, let's be honest, ain't none of you coming to see me. We already know that. We absolutely already know that. But that's okay. Well, I'm going to stop yapping, take care of my business here, and we'll see you in a bit. Alright. Well, so I've decided I'm not going to show you the whole run, but I'll show you the part we missed the other day. So basically, right after you get by, oh heck, whatever that lake goes back there, I forget the name of it. I'll have to put it in the video or in the words. Basically, we're going to take 87 south. And like I said, you take this ride, you are not going to regret it. Now, technically, I think you're supposed to have a park pass going down this road. But here's the thing, they never actually ever look on this road. Really, where you got to have it is if you're going to turn onto the wildlife loop. But here, you should be able to get away without it. This is a cool little side road that you don't really think about, especially because it'll come in the north on the back side of, I call it the back way into Wind Cave. It's a pretty cool little route. It's not a terribly busy route, but man, you get some beautiful stuff, including there's going to be a bridge that, if you haven't seen it before, you're going to absolutely love it. It's a hell of a cool little bridge. Also, up ahead of me, you've probably seen those radio towers. That right there, that's Mount Coolidge. There is a way to get up there. I tell you what, it is. I think it's it's got gravel. It's a gravel road. But I'd go up and take a look. It's a cool little lookout. Gives you a cool little just overall just view of the park and of the Black Hills. Now, if you're going to go up there, I would recommend make sure you have a park pass, because they'll probably check them in the parking lot there if someone just happens to pull up working for the park. That's enforcement. But also, that's a pretty special spot for me. That's one of the 3 places where we spread the ashes of my father-in-law. Now, I'm sure we weren't supposed to do that, but honestly, you know what? You want to come arrest me for doing it? That's fine. A little late now because it happened quite a few years ago, so. Because it is a beautiful view up there. Like I said, I would recommend taking a look. Going up there, taking a look at it, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. Let's put it that way. Although, honestly, find yourself a viewpoint anywhere around here, you ain't going to be disappointed by it. I can assure you of that. Maybe someday we'll go up there, get some drone shots for you. I don't know if you can drone in Custer State Park. I'm betting you probably can't, but I'm going to do some more research on that. I tell you what, it is beautiful today though. 61 degrees even up here, which ain't bad. Cool little view there. Although the only reason we have that view is because of the forest fire that went through here in '89. So in '89 they had a pretty bad forest fire in here and kind of did a good little number on this area of the park. Now you can see now we got trees back now, but you'll notice they're a little bit shorter than normal trees. But you figure this place burned in '89. That was 35 years ago. So kind of shows you how long it takes sometimes to get the forest back after a fire. But it's slowly but surely getting taller, they are. But that's the way it is. Forest fires are a part of life, and they're part of, frankly, forest fires, they're part of a healthy forest. So that's the reason why they do controlled burns, because, well, it's good for the forest overall. The issue now is, well, all them years where they didn't do it, where they put out every single fire, and we're kind of paying the price for it now all over the place. Like trees this thick, that's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be more like on the left side of the road here, not so much like it is on the right. Kind of want trees spread out a little bit. But that's one of them great days where everybody's just getting over and letting us by. I appreciate that. That's very nice of them. Another stop up here that you might be interested in stopping in is Bluebell. There's the Bluebell Lodge area. They got like a convenience store there. You can eat there. I mean, it's an okay place. I've been there quite a bit, but my wife's family, that was like where the designated graduation family get-together for events spot was Bluebell Lodge. So, spent a lot of time there. Also, if you like riding horses, you can ride horses out of there too. I think there might be a campground there. Now, technically, you shouldn't, if you ain't got the pass, you ain't supposed to stop there. But I guess play that at your own risk. I would guess a similar deal. Like, I've stopped there many times and never had anybody even look at my bike or the pass. So, but just be advised, it could happen. And I would say, if you do get pulled over, yanked, and I'm not having one, just play dumb and then go buy the pass. It's easier than fighting it. It's not terribly expensive. I think it's $20 for a week. If you buy the annual pass, I think it's like $35 or $40. Actually, I think it's $35. Uh-oh. Technically, we were going fast. That was the county sheriff. Well, he pulls us over, he pulls us over. I don't think he will. I don't think we'll get messed with. Maybe we will. Who knows? Now here's the well, we're close to Bluebell. But you can see there's picnic areas down here. There's camping areas down here. Just all kinds of stuff. Alright, we are just south of Bluebell. There's the spot I was talking about. That's the entrance station. You take that left there. We're about, what, 2-3 miles south of Bluebell? You take that left there, and it'll take you on the wildlife loop, which is a pretty cool loop. I would recommend checking it out if you get a chance. Like I said, you're definitely going to stop to pay there. That's just what it is. But it's a pretty cool little road. I don't know, maybe we'll have to do my favorite rides on that road someday. Well, if you didn't hear it before, like I said, if you think that bridge isn't cool, you're wrong. Simple way to say it, I guess. A little wind. Not too bad, though. Although, you know, I mean, we are in Wind Cave National Park, so. Although I've always been told Wind Cave National Park got its name because wind blows through the cave. We'll have to take you to that someday. Now right here in the spring of 2024, don't worry about that unless you're going through Hot Springs. If you're going through Hot Springs, then yes, it is an issue. There's another buffalo right there. Buffalo are kind of all over the place today. But they're not on the road, which is fine. I like the, or maybe. All right, take her easy through the herd here, boys. But at least they're spread out where you can get somewhere. Everybody's being smart and not getting out of their vehicles. Good call, people. Like I said, they're a big behemoth of an animal. But they are pretty cool. Just don't go pet them or take pictures of your kids with them. All right, so here's 385 again. Taking the route, you'll turn back north here. And here in a few miles, we're going to be in Pringle. So I guess we'll leave it off for now unless I see something cool in the 360. I think we're going to call her for now. Well, I forgot to tell you about in Custer where you go. So when you're coming up 385, you get to the light, or you meet up with Highway 16. You make a right, then you just stay on that road, and then you're going to look for South Dakota Highway 89, which is just on the edge of town. And that's the road you're going to get on, and we're probably about 4 or 5 miles north of that turnoff. You could also just stay on 16 and go to Hill City that way, but I recommend this road because it's a little bit better, a little bit nicer, a little more scenic. Gets you right up, and actually it'll get you into the park, but you don't have to pay a fee. The only way you got to pay is if you decide you're going to turn off and go to Sylvan Lake. So don't go to Sylvan Lake. But yep, you can just stay on this road and you get a pretty good feel of kind of how the needles are like, and excuse me, and all that. Get a little nice little switchback there towards the end. This is probably another nominee for my favorite rides that maybe we'll do this year. This one might be a good one to do, because you kind of get Custer State Park views, and some of it is in Custer State Park, but a good chunk of it is not in Custer State Park. So so this is the turn off for Sylvan Lake. Just don't take the turn off, because Sylvan Lake's beautiful, but if you want to check it out, go ahead. But just know this, that's where you're going to have to pay to get in. Now, I will say this about this road, kind of watch the speed through here, because it kind of can lull you to sleep when you're doing 45 everywhere. And then you get to it, all of a sudden here's a 20 mile per hour turn, or 20 mile per hour decreasing radius turn. So just be aware of that, because it can sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. Especially this stretch through here where it's 15 miles an hour recommended. This is one where it can sneak up on you if you're not paying attention. So make sure you're on your game, make sure you ain't being dumb. And most of these turns are probably a legit 15 miles an hour. You get away with 25. I mean, obviously you could go faster depending on what you want to do, but for the most part, comfortably, you might get away with 20. And I'm talking comfortably. So if you're an easy rider and you just want to ride comfortably, then keep her about 20 miles an hour on these curves. I'm at about 25, which is probably a little faster, but not too bad. The time has come to where it's the end of the ride. Oh no, sorry, I don't have a jingle for you. Now the ride has come to end. We made new friends and had some fun. I don't know. Okay, I'm not really a songwriter, so you can tell. What a good day there. I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. You're watching this on Thursday. In 2 days, on Saturday, the 25th of May, we will have our poker run. Green Knights poker run. We're doing it for South Coast Service Dogs. If you're in the Rapid City, I encourage you to come on out. Come say hi. Say hi to the club. Give some cash. Help out a charity. And I mean, it's for dogs too, because you know, dogs are awesome, right? So if you're in the area, like I said, I very much encourage you to come check it out. You're going to get a great little ride. If you've watched this whole video, you can see that, yeah, it's going to be a pretty good ride. But good day, good awesome day to ride. The weather is absolutely gorgeous, and it is 76 degrees right now. A much appreciated dose of nice weather from good old Mother Nature. That's probably the most I've run a light for a long time. I figured that red car was going to run it with me. That's unusual. Usually I stop at a light, or I go through a light and think, man, I really pushed that one, and then like 7 cars go behind me. I'm like, okay, I guess not. But good day, good ride. Had 4 of us stay. Good group to ride with too. that makes when you're riding with a group of people so much better, when you're with other people that ride pretty well and, you know, kind of get what's going on, understand the concept of it. That's always an added bonus, because sometimes it's kind of a crapshoot when you ride with a group of people. Perfect group of people too. I have 4 people. Like, that's really easy when you're on your own to just manage 3 other people. Because I don't care what you say, if you're on a group ride, and especially if you're leading a group ride, you're kind of managing people. You kind of have to do that. But anyways, losing my train of thought here because I'm getting distracted by stuff that happens. Give you a chance to get some views of downtown Rapid City here. I mean, it's not like it's that exciting, but you know, different view, I guess. Maybe some B-roll I can throw into a introduction video someday. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous day. There was a little bit of wind, but hey, that's kind of part of how it is sometime. But the weather pretty much cooperated, and like I said, I can't ask for more than that. That's for damn sure. But anyways, I think I'm gonna let you go now. Oh, not quite. It is springtime now here, my American friends, especially those up north. The winter is over now. If you can, get out, enjoy some riding. Hopefully you can get out, get some nice days. Hopefully you can kind of dodge some of this crazy severe weather that the country's been facing the last few weeks. Seems like it's been an extra wild one this spring for some places. But get out, take advantage, enjoy the summertime. Take advantage of some of these nice spring days before they turn into miserable hot summer days. God, it's so beautiful out. I absolutely love late spring and summer in Rapid City when everybody's out and about on a nice day. It's good to see everybody out and about enjoying it. No one's bundled up, no one's dealing with rain, we ain't dealing with snow so much anymore. It's really nice. But anyways, whew, that really kind of, hello. That's it. Nope, I'm going forward. Cool. Alright, well, I think we're going to cut that off now. That's off. Alright, well, I think that's all I got to say. Thank you for stopping by Sodak Motorcycle Blog. We make weekly motorcycle videos concerning the Black Hills of South Dakota. And that involves stuff like Sturgis Rally, me riding around, a lot of Goldwing stuff because I ride a Goldwing. Please subscribe if you like what you see. While you're there, you can hit the bell notification icon to be reminded of every video that comes out. But if you don't want to do that, it's pretty simple. 7 o'clock Mountain Time here in North America is when our new videos come out. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. Please leave a comment, and if you leave a comment, make sure that you do know that they will probably more than likely appear on Comments of Beer. Once we get to a point where I'm getting 10,000 comments on every video, then they probably won't, but we're a long ways away from that. But anyways, for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, I'm Clutch, and we will see you later.